Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Katie Weaver Show. This is Katie. I'm your host. If you are listening live, it is the 14th. Wow. It's crazy that I don't know that when I tell you what I'm going to say, but it's the 14th of January at about 11 a.m. Pacific time. And if you're listening to an archive or a replay, I will also want to welcome you to the show. How is everybody? How are you wearing that full moon? It's definitely bringing up, I think, for a lot of people, some stuff they want to let go of and stuff that they're tired of and just need to move on from. I think it's an interesting moon. Not a super cozy one. The last two have been, I think, fairly harsh. And that dark moon that we had over the last new moon was quite harsh. But I don't think it's here to kick your ass. I think it is here to help you to prioritize and figure out what it is that you want the most versus what you don't. We'll see. Hey to everybody in the chat, and thanks for being here. I want to let you know that you can find the Facebook chat by heading over to 12radio.com. That's number 2 radio.com. Click on the chat button and you'll be redirected into the Facebook chat. It's a private group, so you will need to join. And you'll see my banner there at the top of the page and see other people chatting there. And you are welcome to leave a question or a comment there or just say hello. Also, if you would rather watch than listen, pardon me, you can find the live stream by heading over to YouTube or Facebook and look for Katie Weaver Domestic Mystic. And you should be able to find the live right there. So that is what's going on. Ooh, got my tea too hot. That's a technical foul. Yes, it's crazy I didn't have the date cemented in stone because it's my oldest's 25th birthday. I don't even think I'm 25. I don't know how I have a 25-year-old. But alas, I do. So happy birthday to Micah. Crazy stuff. Time goes so fast, right? You guys, I did the thing. The laughing thing. You know, I've talked about this before, but there is, I have such a problem with inappropriate laughing. I have been like this since I was a kid, and it is no better as an adult. And I did this again at Rhonda's mom's funeral on Friday. I am not allowed in public. I think that just seals the deal. But do you want to know what happened? You probably do, but don't judge me too hard, or do. It's whatever. But so the funeral was Friday, and it was lovely. The viewing, by the way, was Thursday night at a funeral home, and it was beautiful, just beautiful. Bonnie looked beautiful. The little flower shop in their little town did such a beautiful job. Just like all of it was great, really great. And the funeral was really sweet. Everything about it I thought was perfect. They did a really good job of staying on topic. I don't know about you guys, but I really hate it when you go to funerals and they just get so religious that we've kind of forgotten that this is about honoring somebody that has passed. But they didn't. They stayed on brand with Bonnie really well. Like, it was great. It was really great. And I actually had this thought, like, I have done very well. This is good. We have done well. And then the closing song. This was a Mormon funeral. And so, of course, the opening and closing song were out of the LDS hymnal. And the song, this is one I think might be sung in other churches too. It's God Be With You. I don't know. God Be With You Till We Meet Again. And there's a part in that song. And now, you know, I haven't been a Mormon kid in about 25 years, but you know, those hymns, they stay with you. They're ingrained in your being. And so I was sitting next to Scott on one side and next to my niece Mia's fiance Tanner on the other. Tanner, who, by the way, is just the cutest, coolest kid. And so, you know, I was in great company. And so the song starts, and it's fine until we get to the chorus. And in that song, the women's part says, till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. But it's kind of high, probably higher than what I just did, and I apologize for that. But the men's part goes really, really low, and it just keeps going, till we meet, till we meet, till we meet, or something like that. And I can't even get close to that low. But when the when the first part of that chorus started, I sang the men's part just for Scott's benefit, just, well, to be funny. And he just picked up right where I was and sang the men's part really, really low and loud. And I don't know what it was, you guys, but that killed me. It sent me into a laughing fit that I couldn't get out of. I giggled and I giggled. I was holding the program over my face. I was shaking, tears rolling down my cheeks. And this bitch just keeps singing. So it has 3 verses. So you get to the second one and he does it again. And I just collapse again. It wasn't even funny, but it was just funny to me. It just hit me. Like, that is so unlike Scott to do. Just so totally unlike him to do. And I was absolutely dying. At one point, I glanced up, and her best friend, who had spoken and was sitting on the stand, caught my eye, and she was laughing too. And I'm sure she didn't know why I was laughing, but she could see that something was going on. Poor Tanner kept looking at me sideways, like, what is going on? So finally, by the 3rd verse, Scott goes, just shut the book. Just shut the book. So we shut the hymnal and put it away. And this bitch keeps singing. He just kept going. I was absolutely dead. I was in pain by the time that was over because, and I was right in the middle, like 2nd row. There was no getting up and going out with it, making a bigger scene. So basically I was biting my tongue in half, trying to get control of myself. And every time I think about it now, I still absolutely collapse with laughter. This is how it works for me. It might have been a have to be there thing, but just hearing Scott belt that song out so loud, so unlike him, I don't know what to say, except for that. Here we go again. Poor Tanner. And then later, Tanner said, I thought maybe you were laughing at my singing. And I was like, no, I was laughing at Scott's singing. Poor Scott. Why does he go anywhere with me? Why? Probably what he's asking himself every damn day. But at any rate, R.I.P. to Bonnie. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. The graveside, very cold and snowy, but a beautiful cemetery that they buried her in. And so we're going to just all keep Rhonda in our thoughts and prayers, because this is, it's a hard time for her, for sure. And her dad, her poor little dad, is 84. He has dementia and stage 4 prostate cancer. And Bonnie has been his caregiver. And so it's a lot for him too. About 12 years ago, I got to help be involved in throwing them, though lightly. Rhonda did a gazillion hours of work on this, a 50-year wedding anniversary at the very place where they got married. It was a church when they got married there in a little tiny town called Lava Hot Springs here in Idaho. But it was a church when they got married there, and now it's an event center. And they were able to rent that place and have their 50th wedding anniversary in the same spot. That's pretty special. And it was a really cool day to get to go and experience that with them. So at any rate, it's going to be a lot for less as well. Well, let's move forward. Hey, Laura, I had thought that it might be nice to do at least the first half of this year, maybe, to do a little chakra work. I think it's always good for us to just recap, I think, remember. So, give me 1 second. I'm going to share a link. We're going to be covering the sacral chakra today, but we're also going to do, you know what, let's do that first. We're going to do a chakra balancing meditation. One thing I'm hearing from a lot of you guys is just feeling discombobulated, disquieted, just feeling like you're a little off your axis. And I mean, obviously, if you live in the realm of California, the fires there are probably rocking your clock, whether you live in the space of them or not, because my God, it's horrible. And maybe not. Maybe you're just an empath that gets fairly affected by everything, and that might be what's going on with you. Either way, you may very well find yourself reacting a little bit to what's happening in California right now. It is really harsh. So maybe that's it. Or perhaps you're just a little empath yourself who, kind of feels and takes everything on. That's all of it. Pamela says, you mean totality of my axis? That one. So we're going to do a meditation. It's about 15 minutes long, so I'm warning you now if you want to participate in that, go ahead and get yourself comfy. But this is a really good one to just be able to relax a little bit, go through the process with me of balancing your chakras, getting yourself into alignment, and hopefully getting your headspace back. So let's go ahead and do that. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, where you can relax completely. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, inhaling slowly through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. With each breath, allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into relaxation, letting go of any tension or stress you may be holding on to. Now, bring your awareness to the base of your spine, to the root chakra, located at the perineum. Visualize a vibrant red light at this energy center, spinning and glowing with vitality. As you focus on this light, imagine it growing brighter with each breath, filling you with a sense of security, stability, and groundedness. Feel a deep connection to the earth below you, as if roots are extending from your body, anchoring you firmly to the ground. As you continue to breathe deeply, allow the energy of the root chakra to flow freely throughout your entire being, nourishing and revitalizing you from within. Feel any fears or insecurities melting away, replaced by a profound sense of safety and trust in the universe. Now, shift your attention to the sacral chakra, located just below the navel. Visualize a warm orange light glowing at this energy center, radiating creativity, passion, and pleasure. With each breath, feel this energy expanding and circulating throughout your pelvis, awakening your creative potential and enhancing your ability to experience joy and sensuality. Allow yourself to embrace your emotions fully, without judgment or resistance, allowing them to flow freely like water. Feel a deep sense of connection to your body and its natural rhythms, honoring the sacredness of your sexuality and creative expression. Next, bring your awareness to the solar plexus chakra, located at the center of your abdomen. Visualize a bright yellow light shining at this energy center, filling you with confidence, personal power, and self-worth. As you breathe deeply, imagine this light growing stronger and more radiant, empowering you to take action towards your goals and assert your boundaries with courage and clarity. Feel a sense of inner strength and resilience building within you as you release any doubts or insecurities that may have been holding you back. Trust in your ability to manifest your desires and overcome any challenges that come your way. Now, ascend to the heart chakra, located at the very center of your chest. Visualize a beautiful green light glowing at this energy center, emanating love, compassion, and forgiveness. With each breath, feel this light expanding and enveloping your entire being, filling you with unconditional love for yourself and others. Allow yourself to open your heart fully, releasing any past hurts or resentments, and embracing forgiveness and compassion. Feel a deep sense of connection to all living beings, knowing that we are all interconnected in the web of life. Moving upward, bring your awareness to the throat chakra, located at the base of your throat. Visualize a bright blue light shining at this energy center, symbolizing clear communication, self-expression, and authenticity. With each breath, feel this light expanding and pulsating, clearing any blockages in your throat and allowing your true voice to be heard. Speak your truth with confidence and integrity, knowing that your words have the power to create positive change in the world for you and for others. Express yourself freely and authentically, trusting in the wisdom of your inner guidance. Next, shift your focus to the third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows. Visualize a deep indigo light glowing at this energy center, representing intuition, insight, and inner wisdom. As you breathe deeply, feel this light expanding and illuminating your mind, awakening your psychic abilities, and enhancing your perception of the unseen realms. Trust in your intuition and inner knowing, allowing it to guide you on your path with clarity and precision. Open yourself to the infinite wisdom of the universe, knowing that you are always supported and guided by the divine. Finally, bring your awareness to the crown chakra, located at the top of your head. Visualize a radiant violet light shining at this energy center, connecting you to the higher realms of consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. With each breath, feel this light expanding and merging with the universal energy, uniting you with the divine source of all creation. Surrender to the infinite wisdom and love of the universe, knowing that you are a beloved child of the cosmos. Feel a deep sense of peace and serenity washing over you as you bask in the divine light that shines within and all around you. Take a few minutes now to bask in this state of deep relaxation and inner harmony, knowing that you are aligned with the highest truth of your being. When you are ready, gently bring your awareness back to your physical body, wiggling your fingers and toes and slowly opening your eyes. Carry this sense of balance and alignment with you as you go about your day, knowing that you are always connected to the infinite wisdom and love of the universe. Okay. Some big stretches, deep breaths, put your feet on the floor. If you're still feeling too deep, take a drink of something, shake your hands out. Lillian had to come out a little early. She's had a very strong reaction. It's some big work. We needed it. Yeah, I hope you're better now. Okay, well, let's move on to Luminous. With that gorgeous sacral cover today. Thank you, Sid. Okay. I called the magazine this week just the sacral edition because we're really going to hit sacral chakra hard today. I had mentioned in my notes that I got an espresso machine for Christmas from Mars. Mars is working as a barista right now while she goes to school, and she she loves it so much that I bought her an espresso machine for her birthday, and she liked that so much she bought me one for Christmas, and then put me through like barista training while she was home, like for real. She was actually kind of mean. She's a mean boss. Anyhow, I just love it. I'm having a blast with it. But I can't, that's so much milk. That's way too much dairy for me. My stomach will not tolerate it. So I've been drinking almond milk instead. And then I found this awesome little machine. It's kind of like a little pitcher, but it has masticating blades in the bottom of it that you put like a third of a cup of almonds in it in hot water and turn it on, and it heats, and it, like, I don't know, chops and masticates and whatever. And 8 minutes later, you have a quart of almond milk. So it's not here yet, but I'm super excited to get that too, and like be able to just make my own almond milk. Because I like almond and coconut milk, but they all have some pretty good additives in them. A lot of them, at least the ones I've found. And like, who needs that? Not I. So anyway, I'm having a blast coming up with my little lattes and everything that I like for it. And Laura, happy birthday. I forgot that you and Micah have the same birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's keep moving. You have a DeLonghi? Okay, that's what I bought Mars, Lillian. Yeah. I found some people here who were going to start I said masticating, and Larry, yep, that's right. No, it's okay. You're 12. Yeah, I thought I had the humor of a 13-year-old boy for a long time. I get you. So when I bought Mars's, I bought it off of Marketplace. I found some people that were going to open a little, like a barn style, like drive up little coffee place, and then their house burned down, so their plans changed. But at any rate, because of that, I bought one of those. They were normally, I don't know, like $300 on Amazon, and they were asking 70. So I thought I got a good deal on hers, and it's super nice. Mine also came off of Marketplace, and it is super nice. So just word to the wise, if you're going to buy one, maybe consider. I don't know. Where I live, it's super safe. I mean, we're smart and all to buy things like that, but Marketplace is amazing. And I don't know about where some of you guys live, if you trust that. But where I live, it's pretty cool. Okay, moving on. All right, talking about the sacral chakra, history, balance, empowerment. Partly because we talk about chakras all the time, right? But how much do you know about where the theory of chakras came from? We've talked about Maslow's hierarchy of needs and how similar they are. I've always thought that Maslow must have had an understanding of chakras in order to come up with the hierarchy of needs, but let's talk about it. Excuse me, I don't know where that's coming from. Lord, it's got to be the plants in this office. It only happens in here during shows that I get this weird, like, ugh thing. All right. So, the sacral chakra is also known as the Svadhisthana in Sanskrit. This is the second chakra. It is below your navel. For women, it's right over your womb. It's often depicted as a vibrant orange spinning wheel. Most people see it as orange. Some people may see it as red or reddish orange. It radiates warmth, fluidity. It is considered to be the spark of life and of creativity. So the concept of chakras originated in ancient India, and as you know, is deeply rooted in traditions like yoga and Ayurveda. Texts like the Vedas, which is an ancient Indian text, and the Upanishads describe their energy centers as vital for maintaining spiritual, emotional, and physical harmony. That's why, to me, when we are working on total wellness, so holistic wellness, meaning that we're working on mind, body, and spirit, this spirit piece is so important. Sacral chakra specifically is associated with the element of water. It symbolizes flow, adaptability, and connection. So in yogic philosophies, the Svadhisthana is the seat of creativity, sensuality, and emotional well-being, as well as joy. It governs how you relate to others, expresses our desires, and embraces life's pleasures. A balanced sacral chakra was historically believed to foster not only personal fulfillment, but a deeper connection to the world around us. And I believe that very much so to be true. So here's some signs that your sacral might be out of balance. Overactivity, you could be feeling overly emotional, clingy, or overly indulgent in sensory pleasures. Underactivity, you could be experiencing things like detachment, lack of creativity, low libido, a general malaise or lack of joy. Physical symptoms: lower back pain, reproductive health challenges, urinary problems are all things that could arise. So some ways to strengthen and balance that chakra: meditation and visualization. Sit quietly and imagine a glowing orange light just below your navel. Picture it expanding and spinning freely, radiating warmth and positivity. Creative expression. Engage in activities that spark your creativity, whether it's painting, dancing, writing, a new hobby. I've given you endless lists of creative ideas over the years. Creativity is a direct line to sacral chakra energy. Connect with water. The sacral chakra is linked to water, so connecting near water is not only incredibly grounding, it's also a really great way to work on balancing your sacral. Yoga poses to be done gently and by someone who knows what they're doing. So be careful. Don't go out hurting yourself, please. The butterfly pose, the pigeon pose, and the goddess pose are all really powerful ones to stimulate the sacral area and encourage energy flow. Qigong as well. There's a lot of Qigong moves that are really good for opening the sacral. You can look those up. Eat orange foods with intention, of course. Nourish your body with orange foods like oranges, carrots, sweet potatoes, butternut squash. These are foods that are believed to support sacral energy. If you are eating colored foods to help to balance or influence the chakra, it really needs to be done mindfully, right? That maybe you buy a bag of oranges or a bag of little clementines or cuties or whatever, and you go, you know what? I'm going to eat one of these every day in support of balancing my sacral chakra. If you're just eating and not mindfully, you may not be really giving yourself any benefit from that. It's about the action of it and paying attention. That I'm bringing more of this orange energy into my life. I'm taking physical actions to balance and support my sacral. Practice affirmations. Positive affirmations are great here. I embrace my creativity and passions. I honor my emotions and allow myself to feel. Or anything else that comes up for you that feels perfect. Essential oils and crystals. Sandalwood, ylang-ylang, patchouli, orange, bergamot. Those are all ones that I love for this. And then pair it with crystals like carnelian, orange calcite, moonstone for the added vibrancy. But essential oils and crystals are great ways to support your chakras. Journaling. Writing about your emotions, your dreams, and creative ideas. Journaling just helps you. There's a really powerful action between letting something flow out of you and through your brain and then through your hands and into a journal or a notebook or, a e-notebook on your screen or whatever you choose to do. But journaling is just a powerful way to process emotions and let them move through you. And then embracing your sacral power. I think sacral power is really interesting for women in the sense of sexuality. Because women who embrace their sexuality too much are what? Sluts, whores, trollops, skanks. I could go on and on. There's lots of words for women who indulge in their sacral chakra. And they're not very positive. However, it is women who can break that mold, right? We can be a girl's girl and not call women words like that. We can get comfortable enough with ourselves that we are unbothered by other women exploring their sexuality. We, as women, can break down the stereotypes and quit worrying about it and be open enough and wise enough to know that other women know what is right for them. Have you ever noticed how there's really no words for men to describe that? And that's correct, Laurie. That's because men are afraid of women's power, and they have made women afraid of women's power. Right? Women that are really strong in their sacral are much more likely to be more sexually free. They just are. If you're not, it's okay. It's not a criticism, but a lot of women that are very comfortable in their bodies and very comfortable in their sexuality are more open sexually. But yes, the fear of women's power, and it's an interesting conversation that we could have all day and probably won't, but that the connection between your personal power in your solar plexus and your self-esteem in your solar plexus that's deeply connected to your creativity and sexuality in your sacral is a really fascinating thing to consider, and consider how the way women are allowed to and have been allowed to express their own personal power is deeply linked to sex, sexuality, and controlling sex, historically. That's a lot to think about there. Yeah. Right. Player as men or womanizer as men. But yes, it sets a positive scene versus what we say about women. Yeah, totally. Yep. Lillian prefers hedonist. I like it. Yes. All right. So those are some thoughts about the sacral to work on yours as well as just to really think about your own sacral power and sacral energy. All right. The Refeminist History from Kelly this week. She has, I gotta get back to my notes here really quick. She's back for the year. She was on a bit of a break, but she has returned. So, this article is about Joanne Robinson. She was a pivotal yet often overlooked figure in the civil rights movement. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever heard Joanne's name before. Maybe that's on me. She played a crucial role in the Montgomery bus boycott in the fight against segregation. So she's got a great podcast and blog here about Joanne. And so you can listen to it if you just click here on Refeminist History, but you can also read the article here. I would recommend that you do both. This is Kelly, of course, and who she calls Smarty Pants Lisa. Lisa is hilarious and absolutely brilliant. Yeah. So, definitely read, watch, listen. All right, my tip this week, it's just a link to the Poppy the Pygmy Hippo Cam. Why? Because we can. Uh, Poppy is a brand new pygmy hippo that was just born. Remember how we all watched Piggy or baby Fiona? Piggy, right? Because that's what's in my world. The pygmy hippo Fiona. Remember her? Oh, I still watch webcams of her, but there's a brand new baby that was just very recently born, and her name is Poppy, and she's precious as hell. So I shared the video cam with you so that you can watch her swimming around with her mama and see how tiny and adorable she is, and enjoy Miss Poppy. Because we all need more wonder and reasons to smile. Christy brings us the Archangel Metatron Truth meditation. It's a quick one, but if you are trying to get to the heart of something, if you're trying to get to the truth of something, this is a great one. Metatron's not soft. He's not fluffy. He will hurt your feelings, but he will tell you the truth. All right, lots of crime over at True Crime Squad. That's never ending. Jamie Dawn has a brand new video about that full moon in Cancer and what's coming up this week, so you can take a great look at that. Lots of meditations over at Planet Meditation. I did include the guided meditation we did this morning in this one right here on top, so you can hang on to that one if it spoke to your soul. And there's some others here as well. And that is it. That is Luminous this week. So I do hope that you found some things there that speak to you and that help you out. I was actually going to put Poppy up so that we could just watch her through the rest of the show. So let me pull her video up here. Looks like there's not a lot going on right now. I'll still pull it up, but this is at the Metro Richmond Zoo, by the way. Oh, there's a prairie dog. Oh, Poppy the prairie dog that's precious too. Oh. I used to think that prairie dogs were pretty cool until years ago one of them killed one of my clients' dogs. Yeah, And then I went, well, god damn it. Yeah. So they've got a little highlight reel going. I think that they must have their pool closed right now, but yeah. But those are some peaks of her anyway. Oh my god, look at those little hooves. Oh, Poppy. You, would she want to lay on the couch with pigs and blankets or no? She's got a mama. Right. Okay. And I'm not it. Right. Okay. Got it. But look at them. Just look at them. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's all. We'll just watch this while we finish up. Oh, I love it. The hippos really do remind me of my pigs quite a bit. And also, good Lord, precious and sweet. Also, they will kill your ass. They will. So, you can't actually be friends with them in any way. Because hippos can be super dangerous. but but aren't these guys precious? This is why we love them via video, because otherwise that's a hot no. All right, running back, I know I had a couple of reading requests, and we should have time for that. Oh, you bet, Karen. Karen said, my daughter Claire had her first breakup and has not been doing well. Can you do an energy lift or cleanse or any advice on how to help her? Yes, let's tune into Claire. I'm so sorry. Dang it. All right, just tuning into her through you, Karen. Oh, man. She's really ungrounded. This whole thing has just rocked her to the core. So I'm going to fix her root chakra so that she can actually start processing. So what's happening in her is that she's so ungrounded by this that her energy body's not moving correctly. So her root's too out of whack, and so her crown's getting really big. And that's where all of the overthinking is coming from and kind of an inability to really get to processing this. So I'm going to fix the root, and that's going to make a nice difference. For you to support her, just keep it light. Let her talk about it if she wants to. Don't bring it up too much if she doesn't. Look for some fun things to do. Just a lot of this is just time, And so just seek out ways to help her comfort herself. Seek out ways to help her try new things. Let's make something different for dinner. Let's go see a movie. Let's, go on a walk. Let's go see a comedy show. Let's just do things that are fun and light and easy as much as you can. Okay, so fix the root and fix the crown. Then I'm going to clear her aura too. She is just feeling so hurt and betrayed and blindsided. Unfair is the phrase that keeps coming up for me. That for her, she just feels like she's been treated really unfairly. And it seems that she has. So I'm so sorry for her, dang it. All right. Okay, so that is done. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we will all hold space for Claire. Darn it. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Okay. I think that Cancer full moon is definitely going to help Logan find a dream job. Maureen, I think he's just ripe for it at this point. Yeah. Okay. Hopping back into the other chat. I'm doing my 12-month video reading. Suzanne, is that what you're talking about? I think it is. Lillian, did the George door reopen? Yeah. Yeah, there's a crack in that door. Yes. If you want it to be. Was it a gang of prairie dogs? I think so. And it was one very old dachshund that was starting shit, and they finished it. Super sad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Laura, let's throw a few cards for your birthday. Oh, but back to that, Susan, right? George, get it together. Yeah, let me share a link for that, in fact. So yeah, I am doing my 12-month reading again this year. I've already done several, but and you don't have to buy these like this time of year. You can. A lot of people like them right now to give them an overview for the year, but you could really do it anytime. But the way I do these is you buy it as an email reading, and then I get with you and schedule it, and I send you a video link, and then we sit down and share an hour together in which I pull cards for the whole year and we discuss what your goals are and stuff and just work on them together. And then I'll send you a link of it. It's a unlisted link on YouTube so that nobody can see it but you, but then you can have that to refer back to if you would like to. So right here, there's a link to it right here in the chat room. I'll put it in the other chat too. But yeah, these are fun. This is a long-standing tradition for me at 1-2 to do these every year. Okay. All right, let's throw a few cards here for the birthday girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, dachshunds are super aggressive dogs. They're angels. I love dachshunds. I'd have a pack full of them if I did, keep buying chihuahuas instead. but but I've thought for a long time it would be very fun to have a pack of doxies because they are wild as hell. They're fun dogs. But yeah, they're more than happy to start a fight. But they were bred to be rodent dogs. So I would imagine that a dachshund going after a prairie dog is not a super big surprise because that's literally what they were bred for. Okay, Laura, I am pulling you 4 cards. So we're just going to look at this year as a quick overview from basically based on quarters. So the first quarter, the card is Crown Chakra. So a big focus for you this first 3 or so months of this year on your crown. That really is a call to action to also focus on your root. Because as I've explained many times, your root can't really be balanced unless your crown is, or your crown can't be balanced unless your root is balanced. I think all of the stuff that you and Mika are doing with all of your dog stuff, and things like that are super grounding for you and also really good for your crown. But I also wonder if the next few months are a little bit more cerebral for you too. Maybe learning something new, researching something new, reading, things like that. All right, second quarter. Oh, we're really on a chakra theme today. Second quarter is third eye chakra. Really focusing on your intuition. I feel like you might really feel during this period really called to work on your intuition, develop your intuition, as well as just really get yourself in a space where you're just really naturally operating from a place of vibes without questioning or doubting that too much. Okay. All right, third quarter is the power card. So this is an interesting card because a lot of times when it comes up, we're really looking at power struggles. And so really watch for that third quarter. You have to sometimes really decide like what's worth it, you know? What's worth it to you? What do you want to struggle with versus what do you want to walk away from? But and then last quarter is choose wisely. Interesting. So it's like the first half of the year, it's really spirit based. Second half of the year, more tactical, really. Choose wisely. I think this is the fourth quarter of this year. I feel like this could be financial decisions. It looks to me like most likely it is financial decisions, as well as I don't know that I think you're moving, but it does seem like it might have something to do with, well, maybe change of house or something to do with your house. But those are all decent cards. I wouldn't say that this upcoming year looks like there's any major red flags, but hopefully it's just full of actually a lot of magic and joy. That first half of the year especially looks really interesting. So happy birthday to you. That's exciting. Okay. Just stepping back, see if there's anything else I can grab in this last 3 minutes. Well, that might be it. Oh, Pamela. Yeah. Just not feeling very well, huh? It could be that moon too, but yeah, let's take a good look at you. Nah, I'm with you. I think you've got a little bug. I don't think it's something that's going to blow into something big, but I do feel like you've got a little bug. So rest, rest, rest. Really baby yourself. Baby yourself as if you are full blown sick so that you give your body plenty of energy to get healed up. So rest, water, nutrition, right? This is a good week for you to say no if you need to. Maybe take an extra day off, get a little extra rest. Yeah. All right, but I did put a lot of light around you. See if we can help just help you get back on your feet. Dang it. I'm sorry about that. Boo. All righty. Well, I think that's what we've got. So, I want to remind you that I'm a professional psychic advisor over at 12listen.com. You can find me over there every day doing readings, healings, animal communication, energy work. I will help you in any way that I can. If you head over there and I'm not there and you need me, just do a callback request or a scheduled call, and then I'll get a text that says that you're waiting on me, and I'll get to where I can talk to you as soon as I can. So that's how it works. But I am there daily, and I'm committed to that. So I will help you in any way that I can. Alrighty, well, I should be back next week, same place, same time. Thanks you guys so much for being here. Thanks for being a part of my world. I appreciate you. I love you. Have a great week. Alrighties, well, this has been yet another production of the Katie Weaver Show here on 12 Radio, where we're changing the way you listen to the world.